Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we'll continue on Let's Play. This is episode 199. In today's episode we are continuing on with the Class A World Championships, races 9 through 12, the final leg. For that we need an A-class car, and for that we're going to get the second best Ferrari ever made, the 2004 Ferrari 612 Scaglietti. Because it's a very cool car and I like it a lot. We'll get it in white, because we had a blue car last time. I would have got it in blue, but again, we had a blue car last time, we have a white car this time. Unlike the previous times we've done it, we can actually upgrade this car because we actually have Ferrari Affinity, which is nice. So we will go ahead and put some upgrades into this. Get that to there, that to there.
Oh, okay.
That's what we want to do. Yo.
Yeah, I mean, I accidentally unconnected my fucking headset.
Nice.
Also, you say you're all on. Why everyone left?
What?
You said you're all on. I don't hear Boost. Everyone left.
Yeah,
Like
Boost has
dead.
gone to go make a milkshake or something.
Oh, yeah, and let me guess. I died because I unplugged my shit by accident.
Good boy. Great race in the rain. Anyways, Class A World Championship, the Ultimate 12 Car Championship for the fastest A-Class cars in the world. We
Fuck
go
off, mate.
to Sebring Full Circuit first. Who are you saying fuck off to?
The cop that fucking ran my fucking A10 in fucking GTA.
Nice.
What is up, my Class A World Championship drivers and co-commentators?
It's time for another exciting round, Boost. Who's your money on tonight?
Well, I feel like it'd be stupid to not vote for you, so I'm going to do exactly that. Right, what are my other options?
Okay, you got me. You got Marossi in the 430. You've got Taylor in the Corvette. There's a guy in a Spiker. I haven't really paid
I
attention
did find
to
a comedian called Taylor recently, so yeah, that was cool. So yeah,
Oh,
sure,
there's-
Taylor.
Johansson in the Alpha who can't drive. Esposito in the TVR that always gets killed by the Alpha. There's a Viper. I can't remember who's driving that. But it's white. Williams. Ooh. For Huawei's. I say Ferraris. Corvettes, you know.
What drove you to pick a 612?
Because it's the second best Ferrari ever made.
Wait, what's the first?
The 575.
How can you be so incorrect?
It just is.
No, they've got the engine in the wrong place.
They've got
They're
the
too
engine in the
fat
correct
to be
place.
Ferraris.
Ferrari's most legendary cars have all had front engines.
Yeah, like the F40 and the LaFerrari and the
Yeah, but
Enzo.
no one cares about those.
Right.
Who the fuck mentions the Enzo these days? Who gives a fuck about that?
I do when trying to come up with points.
Listen, 575 is the best Ferrari. 612 is the second best. Third best is.
Are we counting Dinos?
I like the
They're
360.
technically
I like the
Ferraris.
360 challenge, aren't they? That car's cool.
Of course, you like the worst of them.
Well, the 360's great.
Yeah, but it's still the worst of the mid-engine
How is it?
second-tier Ferraris.
458's the worst.
No, 458's fantastic.
It's hideous.
It's yes,
not.
It's got an odd number of exhaust pipes.
And
Cares about that?
I do.
I don't get why it's got 3, to be honest, other than a stylistic thing.
612 was my favourite Ferrari back then. Now all my dreams are dead. I know how you feel. Yeah, no, the 612 is great. Other than the fact that for some reason the wing mirrors apparently have a yellow rubber band wrapped around them in this game. Even though out of camera it's black. I don't really get that. Best Ferrari is the Mondial. See,
Some
that's someone
say
who's actually wrong. What's your favourite
And
Ferrari boost in
Scotian product,
ethanol?
please. 216,
What's your second favourite Ferrari boost in ethanol?
F40.
What's your third favourite Ferrari boost in ethanol?
F2004.
That's not a car.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
No,
That's a spaceship.
what-
Legally, it is
That's a
actually-
spaceship.
No, according to the Appendix J, actually, and I've read this, they do officially define what a car is, because otherwise the teams would get around it by entering a spaceship.
Ludo, what's your favourite Ferrari?
F40,
What's your second favourite Ferrari?
F50,
What's your third favourite Ferrari?
Testarossa.
See, his is at least slightly more right. As you know, F50's third favourite Ferrari, because, yeah, F50's cool.
Really?
Yeah, the F50's ace.
Isn't the F50 is the one that Jeremy Clarkson hates and everyone else likes?
Yeah,
Is
it's beautiful.
what I understand.
The F50's beautiful. It came with shoes.
It's got a stressed member engine, which
It
is
came
cool.
with shoes.
Stressed member engines are cooler than shoes.
F50 shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but stressed members.
Yeah, fair point, Asia.
And like.
But it came with
stressed member
shoes.
Engine. Yeah, but you can't use shoes as a stressed member. Well,
I mean, it came with the Warring F1 engine, but I mean, other than that. Because
I mean, when I say it was an F1 engine, it wasn't really.
it started as an F1 engine.
Yeah, in the same way that the AMG Project 1 kind of has an
Yeah.
F1 engine.
Basically that, yeah. And the Aston Martin Valkyrie is a car that'll actually exist.
It will.
It won't.
It will.
That
It will
company-
in,
that
in
co-
20.
I'm telling you right now, that company is so going bust again.
They've got Lawrence Stroll investing
Just
in
be,
it.
yeah,
now. They've got
Lawrence
lots
Stroll
of
doesn't
money
have
and a good
limitless
plan.
funds though.
No, he doesn't, but he's got enough to make the fastest car in the world exist.
Well, why hasn't he done it?
Well, the Valkyrie will be it.
No, it won't.
The Valkyrie...
That's
when
not
it
even the
comes out-
Valkyrie's job, is it?
What?
Have they said the Valkyrie's going to do 300 plus?
No, I never said... I didn't mean top speed, sorry. I meant, like, just sort of outright lap time.
Well, it isn't.
I think it will. I think it'll annihilate everything.
What's the current fastest road car ever?
I don't know, what? It's going to be... It's probably like a Koenigsegg or something.
Well, technically, if we count Nürburgring times, it's the Aventador SVJ.
It's the... Performante, isn't it?
No, the SVJ
Or,
beat the Performante.
I'm going to have to check now.
SVJ, I think, did a 642 or something. Which is like only slightly... Actually, I think it might have beaten the Zonda R now, and that's pretty impressive.
I think... As long as it gets like a proper factory effort behind it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Wait, what?
What?
No, do you know what actually holds the record now?
Morris Micro.
No, Mercedes AMG GT.
Huh.
What?
They on the record for what?
Oh, they bought a new AMG GT out, didn't they? Yeah. The black
yeah,
or
but-
whatever it is.
Yeah, the Black Series. It was literally done 4th of November.
Wow. And the AMG GT continues to be so interesting that its Nürburgring breaking lap record got completely missed by all of us.
It really...
That really shows the mistake Mercedes made with building that car, because it's really boring. The only thing I know about that car is they gave George Russell one as a company car.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and Williams one does why they don't like make money.
I've just seen the aero for it. Fair enough, but still,
What? How quick was it?
it's like 2 seconds quicker than the Aventador. I think. It's a second quicker.
See, Scotian
6:43.6.
says it. Scotian says it best. Take that, mid-engine cars. Ha! Front
Okay.
engine.
Yeah,
I
the
mean, it's
Aventador's got.
it's probably more
all-wheel
front
drive.
mid to be fair, but ignoring that.
It's also that the Aventador's all-wheel drive, which is the wrong, again,
That's
mid-engine rear
correct.
drive. No.
What good has ever come out of rear-wheel drive? Nothing.
I actually hate how MR is the 4th highest drivetrain. Because first of all it's FR, then it's mid
Well,
four-wheel
alphabetically
drive, then
it
it's
is
rear engine,
MR.
rear wheel drive.
Alphabetically, it is MR is the worst. I mean, actually, no, it's not the worst because RR is the worst.
R, yeah,
No, R is
and
fun.
RF.
And what
Oh,
car have you
okay.
ever met that's RF?
I haven't met any cars.
Other than
but
a
no, there was,
Porsche that's
like-
been in a serious accident.
I think there was 3 to ever exist.
Fuck the Corvette. I agree. Fuck the Corvette.
Yeah, given the opportunity. I mean, what?
Do you know what I love about the Corvette C8?
What?
They went through great expense to make it mid-engined because the Camaro and the Corvette were basically occupying the same slot, and then they killed the Camaro. So now it makes literally no sense.
Wait,
Technically.
they killed the Camaro?
Yeah, 2023 they're killing the Camaro.
Fucking dumb buses.
Yeah, I'm sort of... Yeah, CAJ, I get more confused by what technically counts as rear engine or mid-engine. Because you could technically say both are basically... It's something to do with axles, isn't it?
It's if it's between the axles.
Yeah. Bruce, make a car that's RF. Can't you
I
technically
can
do
do
that in
that.
automation?
You can if you make it all-wheel drive and put it 100% to the front.
No, I think you can actually
Or-
make an R front.
No, you can't.
Oh.
No, all-wheel drive is the only way to...
Yeah, the F50 you can do shoeies like Daniel Ricciardo out of your insanely expensive F50 shoes. That have had the sweat of some Italian man going through them for the last
If you
25
play-
years.
If you play Gear City, which is another vehicle tycoon, car company tycoon game,
Is it more likely to come out in the next few years?
well, it's being made by one guy as opposed to 4.
Yeah, they're probably more productive than
whatever.
the 4 guys, to be honest with you.
Well,
Which for
Gear
game
City...
are you talking
Oh,
about?
well, I don't know, whatever the dev team
Considering
for
automation is
I
too
can't remember.
focused on switching game engines every couple of years,
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
as opposed to, you know, like actually making better game.
But yeah, no, Gear City it's less of a car designer and more of like a management game. So, but you can do some like weird stuff in it, and it's got like contracts for like marine engines and things like that.
In fairness,
military
Scotian,
vehicles.
the previous Z06 has 650 horsepower, the current C8 Corvette has like 450, that's kind of to be expected.
I mean that's
It's
there
kind of
is-
like expecting a Toyota MR2 to be quicker than a Toyota Supra.
You know what annoys me though? The C8 stops slower than the C7. I know why they've done it, but it still annoys me.
Yeah, it's because Chevrolet do the Ferrari thing where they make a car just as good as it needs to be, and then build a version that's better later on.
No, they did it because in mid-engine cars, if you slam on the brakes and try steering,
you die.
it'll try and rotate. So they basically move the brake bias forward so it stops a little slower.
All that happens with Corvettes is the fucking 60-year-old oil tycoons that buy them make them rotate anyway by accident, so may as well speed up that process.
That's a good point.
When have you
Why
not
didn't they do that?
When have you ever seen a car fails video that involves Americans and not have a Corvette in it at least some point?
I don't watch them, so...
They're like Mustangs, they're just built for trouble.
Oh my god, the guy who did the Nürburgring lap time for the Dodge Viper ACL was called Lance David Arnold. That's a name.
I mean, the ACR could have probably beaten that fucking AMG if like Chrysler gave it enough time.
Wait, he's German?
Yeah.
He's German with the name Lance David Arnold.
Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger existed.
I guess.
People have first names and last names together. Your name technically is a first name and a first name together.
Yeah. A female first name.
Yeah. A bad female first name as well, but...
Is it? I
It's
don't know,
pretty
I've never
bad.
thought about it.
C8 was so hyped when it was announced. Yeah, but the C8 was only hyped when it was announced because it was a $60,000 car that was supposed to beat a Ferrari or some shit. I don't fucking know. It's not really difficult to beat Ferrari at the moment, considering they're not really trying. Hence why the F8 Tribo... What's it called?
Tributo.
That is just a 488 in a suit. And to be fair, the 488 was just a 458 in a suit. And the 458 was just an F430, but worse. So.
It's weird hearing someone call it a 488.
Do you know what? I could really fuck you up and call it an F438.
You could, but please don't.
Technically, the Enzo is the F60.
Yes,
Yeah, it is. Which is
And
why
the
Jeremy
LaFerrari
Clarkson
is the
referred to it
F70.
as such.
Yeah.
It is.
And now apparently F80's already happened and we're on F90 now for reasons. Because wasn't F80 a F1 car actually or something? I don't know if it can beat a 488. I don't really. You've probably paid more attention to it than I have. I don't really know anything about the Corvette. I know it's probably not sold here. Then again, we've been selling Corvettes and Camaros for the last, like, 5 years, so who knows? Because that's what Chevrolet does in this country now, apparently. Do you know what my favourite story about Chevrolet was?
What?
The fact that they partnered a football club and they gave all the footballers a Corvette. So this football club's fucking training ground is now apparently full of Corvettes that just have 0 miles on them because none of them took them home.
Oh, I heard that. I thought it was Manchester United.
Yeah, it was United.
Sponsored by AD, and then apparently the story that I heard was that everyone got Captivas. I think it was.
Yeah.
Chevrolet Captivas.
No, I've heard it was
except for Wayne
Corvettes
Rooney,
and
who got a
Camaros
Camaro.
now. Yeah.
Ah, right.
I mean, Corvettes cost like 14
whatever.
pence to make, so.
Yeah.
Don't call my Ferrari a yacht, it's a proper Ferrari.
It's
Powered
a
by
yacht.
a slightly small V12 engine.
Yacht.
4.7 litres, I think it was in this. Which is kind of small for a V12. And kind of weird considering I believe they were building a 4.7 V8 at this time as well. So. Because this didn't have the same engine as the Enzo, because the same engine as the Enzo went into the 599 GTO, which technically replaced the 575, and the 612 was its own thing. Do you want to hear something incredible about the Ferrari 612?
Go on.
They made it until 2011.
What?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah. There were still special editions coming out until 2010. It's a Grand Tourer, exactly, darling. The best sort of car. Because it's comfortable and fast. And as we all know, if there's one thing I appreciate in life, it's comfort.
It was just a sacrifice.
I hope I win the lottery so I can rock up outside your house in the heaviest thing I can find. Phaeton V10 diesel.
No. You know those fucking armored fucking big ass trucks? You get one of those.
No, I want something to have at least a bit of speed. But
Hey,
They have speed.
I want something for boost that's comfortable, all-wheel drive, front-engined.
Oh no.
Preferably naturally aspirated.
Oh no.
I'm
Actually,
thinking.
well, I don't mind NA
I'm thinking
too
the
much.
perfect car for you would be a Phaeton W12. With its 6-litre W12 engine that produced 400 brake horsepower, I think it was.
I would just give boost to fucking Villa.
Because it's got to produce negative horsepower per litre, obviously. Acura RL, that's a good shout. Chat, if you had to buy boost and ethanol car, what would you get him?
Look, I just want a car that can spin its tyres in top gear at the end of
Get
one
him an old
straight.
911 turbo so he can be really confused about the fact that it's rear-engined.
I mean, I'd take it. I wouldn't say no to a 911 turbo.
Bentley Enarge. That's an idea. An
I'll
old
give him
Enarge.
a 940.
Bentley Azure.
940 slant nose.
Not a Bentley. Yeah, I'd have a 930.
A Fiat Punto. Oh, that's an idea. We'll get him a new Fiat 500.
No, they are fucking
Right.
ugly.
They're alright. Not the electric one.
Don't want another. Would that be the one you'd get me?
What, the electric one that looks angry now?
Yeah, sure.
No, I'd get you
Whatever.
like a 1.2S.
Wait, they made an electric 500 now.
Yeah, that's the new 500. This is electric. 29,000 pounds. Because Italian.
Can they make something not
We can't get him a Civic because he'd put it backwards.
This is true. The best rear engine car is the Civic going backwards.
I'd get Booster first gen Insight. You see, you'd find the Insight interesting.
I'd love an Insight.
Yeah, you see, that's the problem. You gotta get him something he doesn't want.
I put a K20 in it and then replace the rear axle with a Tesla motor and make it do wheel-wheel drive burnouts.
I thought you just said all-wheel drive was bad.
It is, but I make exceptions for when it's difficult to make it work.
Grazie ragazzi. Yeah, we'll
I
get
mean,
him
I'd have my
Ooh.
own.
What about an SF1000? Do you want one of those?
I wouldn't say no.
You know, it's
What
Uh,
was the
uh,
fucking 2014 car that was ugly as sin? What about that?
I wouldn't say no to getting given any Formula 1 car. For all I care, it could be an Andrea Moda.
What, a Ferrari Shark Nose?
Yeah, I'd take that.
Front engined?
I'd commit sacrilege. Shark nose front engine, was it?
Yes.
Huh. Cool.
Ferrari only started making mid-engined F1 cars in like the late 60s, I think it was. Because you gotta remember, the way Ferrari worked was basically saying to Colin Chapman, no, you're wrong. And then realising they were wrong. Or just banning it if they couldn't be bothered to like make it properly. I'm amazed Ferrari didn't try and get mid-engine banned, to be perfectly honest with you.
I think they did.
So I'll probably try to, you know. And they
Yeah,
got
they
ground
can't.
effect banned, didn't they? Because they couldn't be, because they liked V12s too much. They also didn't want to make a turbo car for years, from what I remember. Proton Impian, that's a good shout. Actually, you can't give him a Proton, because a Proton wouldn't be comfortable enough. Because it's got handling by Lotus, remember.
Yeah, I'd put a part of the
Do you know what you showed me at the
anyway.
boost?
What?
Mitsubishi Charisma.
Well, my dad had one.
Oh my god, did he actually?
I think I've told you this before. He sold the Uno Turbo for it.
Oh god. How adequate does he describe it as?
Basically, he just wanted a car to go down the motorway all day, and you wouldn't trust a Fiat to do that.
So he got a Charisma.
Yes.
I can argue a million reasons why I'd probably trust a Fiat to move better than a Mitsubishi would.
Reasonable.
Colin Chapman, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Enzo Ferrari, Mr. McMahon. Yeah, kind of. They could make a decent sketch out of that, actually. Takes away the insight. Boost, your insight's been stolen.
Continents.
I know what car I'd get you.
Oh no.
Honda CRZ.
Yeah? Please?
And then remove any attempt for you to modify it.
How are you going to do that?
I'm gonna break your hands. And if you try and use your feet,
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna decapitate them.
Decapitate my feet.
Yeah, like that girl at that theme park worried. I was listening to that earlier.
Right.
It's brutal.
Sounds it.
She had like a steel cable wrapped around, and then when the ride dropped, thumped. They found her shoes with her feet still in them.
Oh god, that's horrible.
It's fine, they managed to reattach one of them.
Oh.
And then gave the
Amazing.
family £1,000 and that was it. Because this was America in the 90s. Cement and a Corvette? Nah. Nissan Serena diesel. Wasn't the Serena mid-engined?
No. What's the Serena?
Look it up. Serena, Serena.
It's literally written there, Emil. Which generation are we talking? Because
90s.
One's got three spokes in the Wikipedia picture. No thanks.
The one that
Front
looks like a
engine,
depressed. The
Front
one that literally
engine.
looks like the sort of person that like works as a council school bus driver. No,
God, it
there's like
really
0 to
does.
60 in 29 seconds.
Oh,
or
you could get
something.
one with an SR20 though. Ooh.
Do you know you can
It's
get?
technically front mid-engine.
Actually, you know something?
What?
London taxis in Thailand came with 4G63 motors.
Oh, cool.
Wait, they have London taxis in Thailand?
Yeah, they imported them everywhere. They just didn't do very well.
Yeah, believe it or not, the London taxi is kind of specialised for London.
Well, used to be. Now it's just a Geely.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a 108 horsepower electric thing with a Volvo touchscreen in it. It's probably not that bad to drive, actually. Oh yeah, the Corvette's
Black
up.
one.
Oh yeah, that. I remember that.
I mean, my dad once found a Impreza taxi in Wales. Like just
Turbo?
around where he lives, actually. Yeah, no, it was like a proper WRX STI.
What year was it?
Like a recent one the saloon ones after that.
That might have been. The diesels look like WRXs.
It had a wing.
They had wings.
Like, what?
Yeah. They had hood scoops and everything, the diesel ones.
Oh no.
They actually sound really cool. They sound like a boxer engine gargling cement.
I don't think gargling cement sounds cool.
No, you need to hear like a diesel boxer with like a straight
I don't
pipe on
want
it. It sounds
to.
great. It's just a shame they
Don't want
fall apart when you try and like use them. I thought Ludo was gonna say they have taxis in Thailand. No, you just get mugged and end up at your own destination by where you get kidnapped. Either Toyota Comforts or tuk-tuks. Yeah, that sounds like Thailand. Many places I'd never want to go, and that's definitely one of them.
What, Thailand?
Yep.
Why?
Why would I want to go to Thailand?
Why wouldn't you?
It's hot,
You gotta
it's
say
full
you're
of
in
jungles, it's full of snakes,
Yeah, but you gotta-
and that
you
sort of
gotta meet
snake as
Albert.
well. It's like, there's no Asian country I'd want to go to other than Japan, I'll be perfectly honest.
You want to
Yeah.
go to Japan?
Yeah,
Who wouldn't? Japan's cool.
I'd be like the tallest person in a room.
Well, until I showed up.
You're not going to come with me.
Hopefully not.
Oh my god, Boost!
What?
Can we get a job together running a Super Formula team?
Oh god. Yeah, you're a race engineer with a Japanese driver. I'm the only person who can speak Japanese.
I'll be Kamui's race engineer.
Oh god. So hold on. You're expecting us to show up to Japan, get Kamui as a
Yeah,
driver?
Kamui's been shit the last few years. We'll get Kamui.
Oh right, you might be attainable then, good.
Yeah, he might place last in the standings the last few years.
Hold on, I'll go on Super Formula results. Let's pick a driver based on their names.
Why would I ever want to go to China?
Current season. Oh, that's not a lot of teams confirmed. Right, let's go back to 2020. Okay, good. Oh, there's a French guy who's called Sasha.
I don't want a French guy named after my dog.
Nick Cassidy?
Don't want a Nick Cassidy.
Yeah, but his blood type is type B. I know because it said on the Tom's website, I think it was.
I don't want a Nick Cassidy.
Okay, fine. Kazuki Nakajima.
There we go, that's a better name.
No, wait.
He owns his own team though.
Oh, right. Oh, no, he's off then.
Nakajima Racing. He might be a bit unattainable.
Buzz
Here's-
Racing with B-Mag.
Here-
I
here's
really
a-
hope I like it.
Here's was part of Toyota with WEC, so it's so good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go Lumina APV spotting in, like, Central Florida.
Kenta Yamashita.
Yes, I want someone called Kenta, like the wrestler. The wrestler's great because
Yeah.
his name's in all capitals, so he's just called Kenta!
Tatiana Calderon.
Perfect.
Yeah, we could have those two.
No, I want
Hyundai.
Tatiana and... I want Tatiana and I want fucking Kamui. I'll be Tatiana's
So what-
engineer for good reasons. You could be Kamui.
Oh no. 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 No.
I can make Tatiana
Overall,
up her game.
I
With 12
don't-
simple steps.
Oh no. How
Only
many
3 of
them
which are
roll?
embarrassing. I'm saying, if she got an OnlyFans, man, she'd be quicker.
Oh my god.
Emil, no, don't say that.
What? I'm a big fan of Calderon.
Yes, but there
In
is
many
thing you shouldn't
ways.
say.
Really?
There is there
Her
is thing you
driving
shouldn't
is a
say.
reason.
Oh.
It's not
No.
much of the reason, but it's... you know.
Oh no. No. No.
I love a good Colombian. What? I'd have paid for I would have paid for a Juan Montoya fucking OnlyFans.
Oh no.
See, we're not sexist on this channel.
Debatable.
I'm not surprised though. Listen, man, Tatiana, something about her. She's stupid enough to sleep with me as well, and she's even better.
Shut the fuck up.
Moving
That's
on.
horrible.
It's fine, mate.
That's
When they asked her, where do you think the fastest lap's going to come in F1 this year, she said Le Mans. She's obviously not very switched on. Or
It's
doesn't
only
speak
the track.
English. Or doesn't actually speak English and didn't know what they were saying.
I feel like you'd be able to get Formula 1 from that. Unless you thought it was like, which track would you like to see on the Formula 1 calendar?
Why would anyone ever want to go race at Le Mans on the F1 calendar?
Don't tell me you don't want to see F1 cars going down the Mulsanne and just
No, because the
exploding.
Mulsanne Straight's been ruined for like the last 29 years.
Yeah, I know, it'd be amazing though. It's true, yeah, it has.
Like, it used to be fun when Peugeot built a car only to do 400 kilometers an hour and nothing else.
and it didn't last the whole fucking race, but they did.
Yeah, that was the entire point though. It was meant to run so much turbo boost, it was literally about to explode, but they just wanted the speed record for reasons. Because Peugeot in the 90s was a lot of fun.
They are still a lot of fun sometimes. When they make concept cars and the
Do you know something?
Yeah, go on.
Actually, I found something out interesting speaking of the Frenchies.
Oh,
Do you
no.
know in
Okay.
0 to 60 what is currently Citroen's fastest car?
I am afraid DS7.
No, just Citroen.
Oh, I don't even know any of their lineup.
What the fuck
Are
they
you-
have? I mean, they have the C3, I think, still.
Yeah, and the Cactus or something, or the Aircross.
The C3, maybe.
You're saying C3 boost?
Yeah, I'll go with the C3 Cactus because it's like
You're wrong. C4 Picasso. I'm not joking.
What? Their fastest is a fucking MPV.
Yes.
Is it because it's surprisingly fast, or is everything else surprisingly slow?
That.
Cool.
They did a video on
Why, what's it?
Carwow did a video on like the biggest differential between 0 to 60 times in the car industry. And can you guess who won?
No.
Volkswagen.
What, the up versus...
No, it was like the Polo 1 litre. Oh, actually, fun fact I found out from that video as well. Did you know a base model Renault Clio does 0 to 60 in 16.4 seconds?
Wow.
Nice.
That's criminal.
Which
You
Clio?
get
The,
drunk on
the,
that.
the
The
5?
new Clio.
Oh god.
The 1 litre Clio does 0 to 60 in 16.4 seconds.
They have a 1 litre, I thought they had a 900
The base model Seat, whatever the small one is, 16.3 seconds. My Panda was faster and had 55 brake horsepower. Also spun the wheels once. You spun the wheels in the 500 yet?
I did the first time I ever drove it. Admittedly, it was mostly because I was sick and I had no idea how to drive it, and my dad immediately wanted to throw me out on the roads. When I was like, no, I'm not. Yeah, that was not a good day. Probably put me off driving for a bit of time. Yeah,
My driving instructor. Listen, it could be worse. My driving instructor cancelled my first lesson because his car broke. And then the second lesson, I got to drive slightly around an industrial sector, and then he showed up on the third lesson and said, "Oh, by the way, the rear suspension was eating the rear tyre alive while we was driving." I was like, "Oh, cool."
In what way? What, just alignment? Or?
I don't know what he was on about specifically, but apparently a piece of the suspension was basically eating the rear tyre. There was something horribly broken. It was a Peugeot 206 with 200,000 miles on it. I mean, it was probably finding.
And that actually has been mistreated by fucking driving students for
As of 5 years ago, it was still around as well. 2004 206 diesel. It was the most nothing car I've ever driven. That and a Ford Fiesta are just they're just nothing. There's literally nothing discernible about the driving experience of either of those cars.
Reasonable.
Literally nothing. There was nothing bad, there was nothing good. They were just cars. That's all they were.
Yeah.
At least I remember a Peugeot 208 being alright. Gear shift was nice. Don't get the 1.4 diesel though, because it's the slowest thing known to man.
Don't get a 1.2 Fiat 500.
I drove a 1.1 Panda, it can't be any... Actually, I've driven a 900cc Fiat 500.
Yeah, but apparently the...
There's no torque.
Wait, which one?
Yes, there's no torque. You
Yeah,
literally
it's
change.
your- it's
You
turbo.
literally change gear at 4,000 RPM to make it move.
That's something.
It sounds hilarious though.
Yeah, that's the thing, that sounds fun. There's no
Yeah,
joy.
if you rag it, it's kind of fun, but you need to rag it because it has no low-speed torque whatsoever. Don't get me wrong, I think I've been slightly spoiled by the Accord, but there's just nothing to it at low speeds. Yeah, it's probably more fun than the 1.2, I'm not gonna lie. 1.2 is probably quite quick though, compared to the Panda anyway.
So it's 12.9 or something.
Yeah. Got to drive a 2011 Camry Hybrid. You see, that's my dream car right there, Scotia. Or maybe a Suzuki Hybrid. There's a lot of those coming out. Oh, Suzuki was up there from what I remember on the 0 to 60 thing. Because they've got the Across RAV4 that does like 0 to 60 in 6 seconds now. And the
Nice.
Suzuki Swift 4x4, which does it in like 15. I like how Suzuki's literally jumped in Subaru's grave of just making small cars with all-wheel drive now. I mean, I guess it makes sense considering the Subaru Justy was a Suzuki Swift, but I don't care if it's fucking boring. I like it when cars are fucking boring. I like when my car's behaved because it's boring. It's good. I like boring. I like boring with the ability to put my foot down and block people from changing lanes.
That's not boring, that's fun though.
That's how you do it. My driving instructor told me that. Be a wanker, because everyone else is a wanker on the road.
Nice.
Did he?
Yeah. I mean, in
Wasn't
France, you
completely wrong.
just sort of take
I'm
that with a pinch of salt.
I'm too non-confrontational for that, that's the problem. I just
I
want to get
love
out of
confrontation on
everyone's
the
way.
roads. Oh, I love it.
I hate it. I hate it. I just don't want to get in anyone's way.
It's funny when you have window to, like, fucking people come up to your window and try and shout at you and just go, get in your car, you dickhead, you're making a fool out of yourself.
Sorry, what?
Oh, I've had that happen before.
I think I could deal
It was a
with that.
BMW 3 Series driver as well, because of course it was.
Oh, nice.
It was him being a prick, in fairness. Yes, subscribe to me. We're actually almost at 1.5 subscribers. We are 4 away. 4 away from it. Yeah,
We're
because
4 away
you
from
don't know
1.5
what this feels like, Bruce. But when you get over 1,000 subscribers, it starts rounding.
Yeah, but it'd be 1.5k.
That's what I said.
No, you just said 1.5.
Yeah.
Those are two different things.
No, they aren't.
What if I just unsubscribe now?
And you can if you want. I'll just unsubscribe from you, though.
No, I value my subscribers too much.
I know you do. Yeah, there you go, Daniel. Channel membership, emotes.
Is there a way of giving free channel membership? Because I feel like Daniel deserves it.
Emotes like this. I don't want to pick a skin tone, just send it. Oh, right, the race started.
Yeah. It was... Oh, you moron.
What?
You moron.
What?
First of all, you picked the wrong Ferrari, and then you don't pay attention for the race start.
What other A-class Ferraris can I use?
Oh, I don't know. If only there was another example of an A-class Ferrari in this race.
Oh, the one that we used too many times in Forza 3.
I don't care.
I do.
Why?
Because I've got to show as many unique cars as possible.
To be fair, it probably makes for something slightly more interesting, us at least having this to talk about.
Exactly, that's why I pick interesting cars.
Well, it's not really, is it? It's just
You should
me
see
telling
what's
you
coming
you're
up
wrong.
next.
Oh no.
That's a real fucking bozo of a car.
Bozo.
It's a real Jeff Bezos of a car, that is.
Well, it's the second richest one in the world.
Well, the company that makes it is about to go bankrupt, but that's not the point.
Never try to figure out what it's going to be.
I'm not a fan of the crease down the side of this car, I'll admit. I'm sure it's supposed to
I'm not a fan
harken
of
back
any of
to
this
some...
car.
What's wrong with the Ferrari 6-door Skankiger?
I don't like GT cars.
But they're the best, because they're G and T cars.
Well, I want gin and tonic in a car.
Why do you want gin and tonic in general?
I don't.
Why have gin and tonic when you can just drink vodka?
I don't want to drink any of that. I just want Dr. Pepper.
They don't make a
you're
Ferrari for
loser.
Dr. Pepper drinkers.
Rum and Coke, hold the rum, is my drink of choice.
You're a loser. Because if you
Yeah.
don't want to
Rum
drink
and
alcohol-
Coke without the rum is the Aston Martin Vantage of drinks.
As opposed to what?
No, vodka's the fucking larder of cars. Which is fantastic. The 612's like a barrel of fine wine that hasn't quite aged yet. But when it does, people want these babies. 612 spaghetti. I still can't believe Clarkson said this thing has no arse. It clearly has an arse.
That's too much of one, if anything.
Oh yeah, that's what this car replaced. I forgot about that.
What?
Yeah, okay, I now know the lineage now. There's a... you know I said the 612 Scaglietti was produced until 2011? That's because it was replaced by the FF.
Well then.
Which is hideous. And then the GTC Ford Uso, which is a cool car.
Well, Scotian, you think you're being funny, but I want a Lincoln Tanker. I can speak.
And before that, what came before this?
I don't know, some series of numbers. That
Grand Tour Ferraris, come on, Ludo.
Grand Tour Ferraris, 599.
Yeah, 365-4 GTB.
Nope, the 456.
Oh,
Cool.
oh yeah,
Which is widely regarded as a Ferrari no one remembers.
Yeah. There's no one to remember it.
Okay, we just glossed over too that I said I wouldn't mind Lincoln Tanker.
Don't murder a Lincoln Tanker, please.
No, I will. What engine do they come in?
What engine do they come in? Let me tell you about the modular V8. It's a 4.6 litre V8 single overhead cam, 2 valves per cylinder, makes about 220 brake horsepower.
Yeah, easy to tune.
To what?
Put some high power.
You may as well just get an SVT Cobra engine.
Actually, no. The Lincoln.
What you
Tanker
really
has
want
a lot
is a
of power. You
Mercury.
can get white walls on.
What you'd really want is a Mercury Marauder.
Oh, giving me the 70s tanker. Oh no. Also, yeah, I wouldn't mind the Mercury Marauder. If I need to sell because they're valuable, and then I can get a proper car.
They're not that valuable.
I really like to think that I annoy people who like care about model names and stuff.
I feel like I'd annoy you more than you annoy me.
Yeah, I don't intend to annoy you specifically. Just like sort of.
I'm pretty, to be fair, I'm kind of hard to irritate in terms of this sort of stuff. Other stuff, yes.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of strong opinions, is the thing.
I do. I love a strong opinion.
Yeah. I've noticed.
I think all babies should be born into human slave.
The 70s tanker. I wonder how much that I could like sell bits off to rare collectors.
They're not worth that much.
No, but it's like you sell something to spares.
Land yachts really didn't get worth that much. The only land yacht I can think that's actually worth a damn is those 57 Chevys, which are about 100 grand a piece now.
Right.
And then wheeler dealers bought one and painted it Ferrari yellow for reasons.
Cool.
Even though it was the best colour before that, the blue, which is the best colour.
It's not red, but okay.
No, fuck red, blue.
Red.
I'm generic. I like the red and the white.
You're all just fucking racist.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
Eiffel
he's a
65 teach
he's a
you
racist.
nothing?
I'm blue,
What?
da ba dee da ba da. Yes, we.
Oh. Wait, hold on. Are you trying to like stand up for the Smurfs then, or something?
No, fuck the Smurfs. I'm standing up for the blue alien people that was aboard that. They all got shot in the video as well. It's quite tragic.
Wait, what?
Yeah, if you've not seen the music video to that, they get shot. They burst onto the aircraft and start trying to take down Eiffel 65, and Eiffel 65 start shooting them with their hand cannons.
Huh?
Like they spawn fireballs out of their palm of their hands and shoot at the blue people, and the blue people die. It says a lot about the male dominance of the 90s.
Are you? Why the fuck?
You know me,
why?
I'm very feminist.
No, you're not. You're the complete opposite of fucking feminist. You
I am
dumbass.
femalist. I love females. See, Daniel's with me. Blue gang rise up. Fuck those red and white losers.
Okay.
Do you know the only good thing that came out of red and white?
What?
Stay off the curbs, that's both cars.
What?
How long did you have that joke lined up?
I didn't, I literally just looked at the curbs when I was ranting.
Nice.
You have a problem, Emil, do you know that?
Yes, several. Do you want to detail them?
Yes?
We don't have time for that.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't. We don't.
I am very feminist.
Did you say so?
Just fuck everyone else and their causes. Just feminists. I'm a big fan. Do you know what? I'm a big fan of the way feminists look as well. You know, the blue hair and the angry. I can dig that.
Emil.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
You're a big fan of what? I zoned
Spyro.
out for a moment. Spyro.
I've never played a Spyro.
The
Actually, I
dragon?
have played a Spyro game. I remember nothing about it.
What?
All I remember is Gex the goddamn gecko, and no one else remembers Gex, and it's a shame. Because Gex was the
500
shit.
gets?
No, Gex. Not the Hyundai
Cool.
Getz. Gex, the gecko.
I've driven one of those.
Wow, how uninteresting was it?
I remember it was the first, like, sort of car of that type that I'd ever driven.
Mm.
I remember the steering doing a lot less than I was expecting it to do.
Yep.
Like, I went to turn in, and then I realised I had to keep turning the wheel just to get it around a corner.
I don't think I can gift a channel. If I could gift a channel membership to Daniel, I would. Primarily because I'd also get my money back for that. I'd give all of you fuckers memberships, actually. If I could.
Even me?
Yeah, again, it comes back to me anyway, so. At a small loss.
You're too kind.
I know, just.
Also,
I'd become a Boost and Ethanol channel member if that was a
just
thing.
something unrelated. In GTA 5, I have a fucking love-friendly Autosam AZ1 in Tokyo Police Library.
Can you imagine a police PZ1? Like, they pull you over, they arrest you. What are you going to do?
I mean, you get.
This is what I've wondered about all two-door cop cars, because they used to exist and I don't really get them.
I mean, I guess the Autosam could be an interceptor.
Intercept
guess-
what?
Yeah, everything's faster than it.
Quad bikes?
No, I mean,
No. The average quad
mean,
bike...
The AZ1 wasn't even that quick for a K car anyway.
on city streets, I guess you can use it as a.
On city streets, a Suzuki Alto Works would be better. Oh shit, this isn't the last lap.
Hold on.
At least we found out the Ferrari doesn't roll.
Will it roll? No.
Actually saved it quite well, not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking cute.
Not the 612 Scaglietti, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not talking about it, but it also is.
Hideous cow. Ugly cow. I hate
It's not an
it.
ugly car, it's beautiful.
It's not pretty.
Look at all the smooth lines.
Oh, shut up, Boost, it's actually decently looking.
Yeah, it looks
All
great.
the smooth lines interrupted by random creases across the body.
I mean, if you ignore the front end.
Don't get me started on those headlights.
Yeah, I don't like the headlights either, but Hey, the 5.7M was more attractive, but this is the car I'd more like to drive.
Cool, well you can have that, and I can have my Dino 206 with like all the heresy involved.
That's fine by me. As long as I get a 612 and don't have to pay for it. Looks fantastic!
genuinely
Look at this
wonder,
interior, it's
like-
brown!
Don't get your obsession with brown.
Because brown interior... I like any interiors that aren't black, because black's boring.
I like black because it like roasts you alive in the summer.
Did it stop
I
snowing?
love that feeling, to be honest, of getting in a hot car. Well, like, you know, it's full black leather interior and it's been sitting in the sun for ages.
You're the reason God hasn't come to visit us again.
I know, it's great.
I mean, he will never come visit us again.
Dale
you know that?
Earnhardt may never visit us again.
That's
Good, Jeff was better.
Scatman! Shimmy-dibby-dum-bum-ba-dum-bump.
Boost. What did you say
What?
about Dell?
Jeff
there
was
he-
better.
Check out my
Fuck
message to you.
Well, he was.
Jeff Earnhardt, that's not a real person.
Jeff Gordon.
Alright. He did tell us more, the car is heavy.
Well, that one is, yeah.
Dale Earnhardt was the
And-
inspiration for Lightning McQueen though, so you can't say that.
Yeah, well... Okay. I like Darryl Waltrip, to be honest, more than Dale.
I like
Oh,
that
that
he's
might
dead.
be some heresy. Yeah. No, I don't know, to be like joking aside, I don't know, Dale was cool.
Dale. He had a mustache.
He did.
He had terrible taste in women, so he's kind of like me, really.
God damn it.
Well, I mean, his wife was a cunt.
Yeah, but you don't have a wife. You never had one.
But if I did, it'd be Nancy Whiteheart. Nightheart. Earnhardt. I remember his last name. I think it was Nancy. I can't remember. No, not Nazi. Nancy. I hate that.
Nazi.
Oh no.
I mean, he
Nancy.
didn't kill himself, technically. Physics killed him,
Not-
but... Yeah, physics fucked him up.
Are we really doing this?
Well, they did, didn't they?
That's technically true for all collisions.
Yeah, exactly. No one kills themselves by collisions, physics kills them.
You know what?
Technically,
let's
getting
not,
run over by a car doesn't kill you.
let's not talk about.
It's
that
the
kind of-
inertia.
Oh, it depends what sort of accident's involved.
Bullets don't kill people. Guns don't either. Nothing really kills you when you think about it. It's just your body's deficiencies that get you. If humans were bulletproof and completely unaffected by speed, then Dale Earnhardt would still be alive. Tell me I'm wrong. See, they can't. They physically can't disprove it.
So what did you say? I was like,
I'm saying
with
if
my cat.
humans were bulletproof and unsubject to inertia, then Dale Earnhardt would still be alive.
Alright.
All humans are deficient as being humans because they're squidgy and small.
Sorry, what? I was
You can make the world
on
around
fire.
humans as safe as possible, but humans at the end of the day are very squidgy and fragile and weak. And
That's not
feeble.
true. I've seen the Speed Racing movie. What you can do is get like that special pod, and then you can survive any accidents.
That's what
So
F1
look,
people
I-
lead
I-
to
I
believe
post-
is what
I
the Halo
posted a-
does.
I posted the AZ one.
It's not been 20 years since. Actually, no. He died in like April of 2001. Which, to be fair,
You
this
like it,
video
Bruce?
might be out by April. Who knows?
It's something.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, at least there is a piece of shit by it too. That's not something though. It's shit.
No, it wasn't a full
Thing
face
by
helmet
it.
that killed
Like,
Dale, it was because he didn't want to wear the hands device, if I remember rightly. 'Cause he
Yeah.
got a basilar skull
What's
fracture.
the car next to it? That's what car is what car? Oh, that's just a fucking Audi.
Yeah.
February, okay.
Cool. Yeah, he
And
did.
now we're
which-
off the Daytona 500. Wait.
You know what's
Yeah.
cool is that I have something that gets my modded car to spawn in traffic.
Yeah, cool.
Dale. Boost does it for Dale, don't you, the boost?
I do everything for Dale. That's why my racing number is 11.
Do you remember
Yes,
Shrek
yeah.
is Love, Shrek is Life? We need one of those for Dale. Dale is love, Dale is life. I do it
Oh,
for Dale every
no.
night.
Let me find a copy paster and I'll make some edits. You can read it.
Oh god. What, like they time... Those bastards, I still can't believe they got me to read Sonic fanfiction. I specifically went on that stream saying I do want to read fanfiction. And they made
Why
me
is it on
read Sonic
Genius?
does World War 2.
Why is it on Genius? Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life is on Genius.
I found something else weird on Genius the other day. I can't remember what it was. Dale. Do it for Dale!
Also, apparently, I enabled something that makes the cops able to give me tickets too. It's fun. I just pay $50 because I drive a stolen vehicle.
I do it for Dale. That's why my number is
Yeah.
always K2 and my cars are always pink.
Why K2? What?
Yeah, K2. It's pretty obvious. K is the 13th letter in the alphabet. Take away 1. It's a 3. Actually, if you flip K around, it kind of looks like a 3.
K's the 12th.
13th, isn't it? J's the 12th.
C, D,
E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
J, K. Now I've got the 11th. Hold on, how have I done that?
Oh, Jesus. Right, write this down. A,
A,
B,
B, C,
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Yeah, 11th.
11?
I think. Well, I's the 9th letter. I know that.
D's the 4th.
Yeah, I know I's the 9th because it's a joke, and yeah, it's a punchline to a joke.
Is it a funny joke?
Depends how easily amused.
Well,
you
no,
are.
because I always thought M was halfway through.
Might be. I'm going back to editing Shrek Love Shrek.
You know, because N's 15. I'm so fucking confused. You will have a link to that, Lex, when Moving Chicane uploads one of the Gran Turismo 6 videos. I don't know which one it is. I do want to point that out. I have no idea when we was talking about Sonic fanfiction.
It's a gay one.
All I know is I read Sonic World War 2. And we got Ender to be we got Ender to be Hitler, I think. And
RWB.
someone else played Sonic.
What's a Dale catchphrase?
My boy, those serious little boys ain't gonna get nothing on me. I don't know, something
I
like
hate
Daddy.
district to
probably.
plate races.
Yeah, something like Daddy as well, I think. Because he always wanted to race with his dad, and his dad had like a giant heart attack and died. And everyone from the
I
south calls
forgot
their
what
dad
the
Daddy.
actual. It hurts so much when I do it for Dale.
Oh my god, I've got spot growing in my ear and it really hurts.
Oh, nice.
Like, you know, it makes wearing earphones really uncomfortable. A King of the Hill and Undertale fanfiction, I wouldn't put it past someone to make Undertale. King of the Hill, maybe not. The only thing I know about King of the Hill is Hank's truck, which died.
You know what Ford stands for, right?
Oh
It
god,
stands for
man.
fix it again, Tony.
I don't think that's right.
It is if you're quoting the show.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just saying, I think after that he says, that isn't right. And he's like, F-O-O. I didn't want to know that, Emil. What did I make you know? I didn't know nothing. Oh, about people in the dirty south calling Dad Daddy. Yeah. Ludacris probably does it if you ask him.
What?
No, not you.
No,
Oh.
Ludacris.
Okay, cool, buddy.
You're Ludo.
Oh, no,
He's
you're
the
not a
guy with the
rapper
cool
with
afro.
legend.
Who used to be cool, but now he isn't.
Why? What
Because
did
he hasn't
do?
got an afro anymore.
That's reasonable.
Ford stands for fucked on race day. Tell that to the Le Mans winners. Ferrari stands for
For Ferrari.
fixed Ernie's favourite fish and risotto igniter.
What? I mean, trucks are bad.
Citron stands for C Iris Tits Erections
You're trying. Like shit.
Round
Having a lot of
Ernie's
problem.
Nightclub.
Why
See,
is
I'm good at
Ernie's
this.
the first name with beginning with an
But I'm
E?
good at this, aren't I? Give me another one.
Okay, BMW.
Bring motherfuckers wallets.
No, you've got to do the full acronym, the Barbarian Motorworks.
What?
You got to do Barbarian
No, because
Motorworks.
they're actual words.
Yeah. So it's
Ferrari is shortened. I just explained what Ferrari meant.
Okay.
Bavaria means Bavarian. I mean,
Right.
give me another one.
Peugeot.
Hitting your nana and dad
You missed the letter.
at India
You missed a U.
under.
Under Suzuki.
Yeah.
He's a racing driver.
Igoro Suzuki!
It's great. No, he does Time Attack. He's the one who drives that carbon fiber S15. He's great.
What carbon fibre S50? I thought it was an R34.
No, World Time Attack.
Oh god, I'm not sad enough to watch World Time Attack.
I'd like to watch it. I don't think I've ever gone around to it. Now, Time Attack to me also is one of those things that is probably way better to watch in person.
What, like Art Attack?
Is Art Attack good to watch in person?
I don't know. Fucking the guy who did the art jumped in front of a train a few years ago, so we'll never find out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the guy who did Art Attack jumped in
Nice.
front of a train.
No.
Yeah, this happened like years
did you have
ago.
Art Attack in-
Oh.
This happened like a decade ago.
Yeah, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
You fucking ruined my...
Is it like, this is how we make red paint?
Boost fuck up. Shut up. That's bad.
You've actually ruined his entire childhood now. How do you feel?
I feel quite accomplished. It's nice to know that my words can have such an effect. Yeah, no, mail, like in response, there's a picture of Mr. Under Suzuki with his S15.
Yeah, Neil Bukaki, whatever his name was.
That is not a...
Anyways.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm just looking at, like...
You're still trying to write Dale Earnhardt things, so...
No, I've posted it in response.
No, I'm not reading that yet.
Yeah.
We'll read it while we wait for the thing to render.
Oh, God.
Which takes like 15 years. Because it's a 2-hour video.
Cool, cool.
And then we get to go and do something not interesting. Did you know this track is sponsored by Yashiho?
That doesn't sound...
Can you tell I'm
right.
quite tired today? And when I'm tired I just make
Say that
stupid
again?
noises to try and keep myself awake.
What's it sponsored by?
Yahiha!
Okay, and now say that slowly.
Yahiha! There's where Daniel Kvyat flipped his Red Bull.
Just trying to think if that's actually like Japanese. Could that be a Japanese word?
What, Daniel
Based on
Kvyat
the
flips
thing.
his Red Bull?
No, I'd probably be more like Dario Kvyat.
Darius. Oh my god, can we make a version of Need for Speed Carbon where Darius is replaced by Daniel Kvyat?
We can now.
It's fitting a yes. Who would be each of the Carbon bosses?
Hamilton would have to be Wolf.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say that.
Albon is Kenji.
Albon. Oh god, he's not a current F1 driver.
Who's that?
Oh, Stroll could be Wolf, actually.
Ooh, Stroll or Hamilton as Wolf. What do we think?
Actually, isn't Wolf competent? It'd have to be Hamilton.
Stroll's competent.
I like how I've never actually seen any of Carbon. Like, I don't think I've ever actually watched a full cutscene.
Oh, I've got them all uploaded somewhere. The cutscenes for that game are the best. Alright, someone write this down.
Okay.
Okay, so Carbon, the actual crew bosses. So we're going Lance Stroll for Wolf.
Yeah.
Kvyat as Darius now. Just decided. Or should it be Helmut Marko?
Oh my god, no, yeah, that'd be great. You have Darius as Marco and then all the other
Corner.
ones, like Red Bull Dude.
Horner.
Horner as Darius.
Horner's got the evil face as well. Yeah, Horner as
Does.
Darius. Yeah.
I can't think Hamilton fits Wolf better, but I don't know.
No, we need like a
Kenji.
team boss. Kenji. Has to be a current
Who's short
driver.
and angry that and
Yuki
doesn't
Tsunoda,
do very well.
Yuki
That feels a
Tsunoda.
little too obvious.
Okay, Angie's Nikita Mazepin. Can't argue with me on that.
I
Who
assume
else
I'm
could be
fine.
Kenji? Verstappen could be Kenji.
Oh, he'd be perfect.
Yeah, there we go. Now we need like actual crew members. So who's Neville?
Vettel.
Latifi.
He's perfect. Is this to write a fan fiction?
I don't know. See, Albon would be great as Sal, because Sal's always clueless as to where he is and awkward. Who's the second most awkward driver on the grid? Norris.
I was just gonna say Stroll.
Norris. Who else is a crew member? Okay,
Just got
so
Sal.
there's Colin.
Mhm.
Colin would be Russell. Then we've got Is it Yumi? The Japanese girl you get
God.
from Kenji.
Yes.
Again, that'd be another great one for Albon, considering that's Verstappen's bitch, but Perez in this case.
Yes.
Samson. Bottas. And now who's Nikki? Oh, like central protagonist. It's got to be Hamilton, right?
Yeah.
You show up as Nico Rosberg. Your main character is Rosberg, and in the end, Hamilton starts to like you again. That's how the story of that goes. There we go, perfect.
I think he starts an Extreme E team.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's our New Speed Carbon as F1 drivers. What else could we do as like recasting as characters?
I don't know, should we do that? Fast and Furious.
Oh god. Alright. Brian Russell.
Oh god, yeah.
Yep.
That's too good.
Vin Diesel would be... Who's really boring and says the same word over Stroll?
Sure, yeah.
Family.
Alright.
Okay.
Raikkonen would be a good Vin Diesel. He doesn't talk a lot, but when he does, it's just the same thing.
Yeah, I can see that actually. Raikkonen would be a good Vin Diesel. Should we make Raikkonen Vin Diesel?
Yes.
Yes, perfect.
Uh,
Who would be Jesse?
and Albon, he dies.
Yeah, okay, that's fine by me. So does that make the lead bad guy Helmut Marko now? The Japanese guy who rides the bike?
Yeah. Ah, that's
Perfect.
right, rides the bike. He's called Helmet.
Yeah, perfect. Alright, that's sorted. Who else is in that film? Mia. Who would be Russell's love interest? Yuki Tsunoda.
No.
He kind of looks like a girl.
No, Valtteri Bottas would be.
Oh, poor Bottas.
Tatiana Calderon.
Tatiana? No, Mia's not that fit.
No, I think current F1 driver.
Yeah, current F1
It's
driver.
got to be current. Except for, well, no, Albon got killed off, so it's okay.
Charles Leclerc? Yeah, I can see that actually.
Oh, yeah, Charles, yeah.
Yeah, Charles Leclerc is Mia. Okay. Vince. Tough guy.
That'd also work as Albon.
Albon works as a lot of
who
things.
act tough when they actually are.
We need a weak
Bottas.
Verstappen acts tough.
Yeah, but I actually think Verstappen would put like a bar stool through your head.
No, I think
I think
Bottas
Bottas
would. He's
would.
Finnish. I think he'd stab you to death.
With his
Bottas.
teeth.
That video of Bottas and his 8 Finnish friends, the way he looks at Seb afterwards, that strikes me as like slightly murderous. I'll be honest.
Wait, what happened?
When have you seen that video where it's like, oh, I've got 8 of my Finnish friends at my apartment, and then at the end Seb says something like, oh yeah, I rang the fire department before to see if your apartment's still intact, and then Bottas doesn't really know what to say, so he just looks at him and just goes, yeah, that's right, good thinking. The way he looks at him with the side eye. Who spun and died in the Fast and Furious series? That guy could be Vettel.
Yeah.
No, Vettel's the fucking shop owner at that place Brian works at.
Oh god, yeah.
Perfect. Who else is in the first Fast and Furious film? I'll let you have Bottas as Vince. Who else is it? Who else is in the crew? It's just them 4, isn't it?
Maxima, Sylvia, Integra. Oh yeah, Letty.
Didn't we say? Oh yeah. So it's got to be Raikkonen's love interest.
Giovinazzi.
Perfect. Right.
or Vettel, but I think we've already
Giovinazzi.
decided.
I like Giovinazzi as an answer. That's good. Okay, so that's the first Fast and Furious film done.
Yeah.
Second one. Who's Roman?
Oh no.
Got to be George Russell's wingman. Way more character.
I was going to say Lando, but that doesn't work.
No. Ricardo.
Oh, Ricardo works.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, Ricardo would do. If you gave Ricardo a choice to do any of those roles, he would pick.
Oh yeah,
Roman.
he would actually be a good Roman as well. Who's gonna be ludicrous? Afro.
I would to say Lewis, but mainly because he had a music career.
Yeah, I could see that as Lewis actually. Yeah, alright, yeah, because he's sort of
And being a slightly
controls
technical guy as well.
Yeah, he controls all that stuff as well.
Remember that bit in the 6th movie where like Roman's got the nitrous grappling hook, and he fires it inside the building?
Yes.
I could just imagine Lewis saying, "Hey man," immediately after that.
See, all I can get in my head now is Ricardo screaming Monica, but that's a different sort. Nico Hulkenberg is Monica guy. No, Cyril! Ocon. Oh god. Ocon needs to be a bad guy at some point. I don't know what film he'd be a bad guy in, but he needs to be a bad guy.
Oh no, he could be the rich guy in Too Fast, Too Furious. You know the.
Oh
who's,
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
stealing the money.
Yeah, okay, I can go with that. I think that's everyone in Too Fast, Too Furious in it, because I remember nothing else about that film.
Yeah, why did they only introduce 3 characters basically?
Well, they was missing half the
Suki.
character. Oh god, Suki. Sonoda. Come on, you gotta let me have Sonoda on one of these. Sonoda's a hot piece of ass.
There's not a lot of him, but yeah.
Yeah. There's not a lot of Yuki either. Have you ever heard how they'd like got like half of her girls?
No.
Apparently, the guy was saying they put together a car show in the local area so they could get an idea of what cars they wanted during the warehouse scramble scene. And the director was in a GMC van. And apparently every time he saw a car, he'd ask the van to stop. And he'd get out, write the car number down, right?
Yeah.
And apparently what happened is there was these 2 Asian lasses there, and the van just apparently went to a screeching halt. And the director got out and immediately hired them on the spot and was just like, yes, you in your schoolgirl outfits. Come in my film.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay,
That's not.
Tokyo Drift.
Oh, who was the dumb American to be Sean?
Who's really dumb?
Latifi, because
See,
he's
I'd
Italian.
say Vettel. I'd say Vettel would be good as Sean.
Yeah, I can see that. He can't really drive either, and his daddy buys him the cars. Oh, as Sean? No.
Oh, actually, yeah, no.
Who's going to be our
Brexit,
protagonist? Latifi. No. I don't want to see a film where Latifi's the protagonist.
We've already had. Oh wait, no. Sorry, Latifi was.
Who's a bit of a bad boy? I guess Verstappen. Would Verstappen be good at drifting?
Actually. I think so. I think Verstappen.
Yeah, Verstappen.
Seems like he'd drift his F1 car if he could.
Yeah, he likes to go with a loose rear end. Okay,
Yeah.
who's Verstappen, the black guy who's got the Touran, or whatever it is, the Hulk Volkswagen? Who's that?
Was it a Volkswagen? I thought it was a Suzuki Wagoner.
No, it's a Volkswagen van. They're big over there, the Tourans. If you ever look at JDM imports, Tourans are everywhere.
Fair enough.
So who's the guy who thinks he's bigger than he actually is?
Gasly.
Yeah, I could go with that. Would he be Verstappen's friend though? I guess he would. Can't be Kvyat because Verstappen just stole his girl. Verstappen stole Monica. Okay, so we need DK.
Oh, Verstappen would be a good DK though.
Yeah, but
oh no, Gasly would be a good DK.
No, but would Verstappen topple? No, but wouldn't Gasly be a better American then? And then Verstappen as the main DK.
No, Gasly is DK because everyone think he's good, then he fail, and his uncle is actually Horner. Who tell him to go back to? Yes.
Yeah, because we've already cast it. Yeah, we've already cast Marco, haven't we?
Yeah, we've cast. Oh. Yeah. So what? DK's uncle would be Horner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he tells him to go back to AlphaTauri when he crashes.
Right. Who is? What's his name? I've forgotten his name though. Yeah, the black guy.
Yeah. Who's?
Like Wonker. Let's just call him fucking Wonker because that's what it is.
Who's Verstappen? Who's going to be Verstappen's best friend in that? Off the current grid.
Well, I'd say Hulkenberg. Apparently, they're friends.
I could see that. Yeah, I can go Hulkenberg.
I mean, he's not really on the grid, but he was in a
couple
couple
count
races.
Reserve drivers.
I've genuinely forgotten his name.
Ooh, get there!
I'm gonna have to.
Hulkenberg. It's literally Hulkenberg. That's how it's spelled. Okay, now we just need. Oh god, who'd be Hans?
Oh, Twinkie, he was called.
Twinkie. Who'd be Hans? Experienced. Drifter. Stoffel? He's been drifting in the wings for quite a while. Or Perez.
Alonso.
No, Alonso isn't that much of a cunt. Oh, sorry. Hans wasn't that much of a cunt. I've got a perfect place for Alonso later.
Oh, okay. We've used Perez as... Have we?
Did we use Perez?
No, we haven't. So I'm getting mixed up with our carbon list.
Okay. Yeah, no, Perez is... I think that makes perfect sense. Do we need to cast anyone else in that film? Oh, the girl with the chin.
Oh, yeah. Stoffel.
Stoffel.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Gut feeling, forgettable, get them out the way.
Yeah, Stoffel. She was Australian, did you know?
Maybe. I forget that movie.
She's actually kind of attractive in that film. Anyways.
Yeah, I was distracted with the curls.
Do you remember anything about Furious 4?
I remember the bit at the beginning, and I remember the race.
Was there any new characters introduced in Furious 4?
Oh yeah, probably. Who's your plan to put Alonso then?
This coming.
Okay, hold on. Let me check first. Furious 4. Right, give me a cast list.
I know Vince returns and gets killed.
There was that Mexican drug lord that I don't really remember. Gazelle? Why does she have her own Wikipedia page?
Because she was such a unique character. Alonso, no name, real power. Two Renault engineers go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Guess who's back? Back again. Alonso's back. I don't think Vince is in 5, is he? I don't remember.
Yeah, he is at the beginning.
No. Have we figured out the fourth film doesn't have anyone interesting in it?
There's that Gazelle girl who I genuinely can't remember a single thing she does.
Excellent. Moving on. Fast 5. Who's the Rock?
Someone
I'd
big.
say Raikkonen if it wasn't.
We got a Hamilton.
Vin Diesel. No, we don't.
Hamilton the
I
Rock.
think Hamilton's the Rock.
Yeah, Hamilton's the Rock. Tattoos.
Really? Okay. 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 That's a
Well,
weird
who
character
else can you
to
think
be.
that you would... Who else? Hamilton's probably good in a street fight.
Well, he's a black belt in karate.
Exactly. Other people from the fifth film. The two random Mexicans. Or Brazilians.
Oh yeah, those two who did nothing.
Grosjean and Magnussen.
Oh.
Just throw them in. That works. Who else is in the fifth film?
They were actually in the fourth.
Great. There you go, we've added Grosjean and Magnussen to the fourth film. They catch fire in the end, don't they? They're not perfect for Grozzy.
Oh, the person in Fast 4 who killed Letty was called Laz Alonso. Oh wait, no, that was his actor. Sorry, the actor was called Laz Alonso. He played Phoenix Calderon.
No, I kind of want Alonso as the woman in the 8th film who kills Vin Diesel's baby mother. That strikes me as something Alonso would do, like kill Cyril in front of Ocon to prove dominance.
I mean, he can't kill Cyril anymore.
No, but he just kills him for the fuck of it. Like, she didn't really need to kill Vin Diesel's baby mother, but she did.
It's a good meme.
Don't really matter considering in Fast 10 she'll probably return anyway.
Yeah, with a memory loss.
Yeah.
And a car with more horsepower.
Yeah, and then she has to race through London in a Jensen into... Oh, they've already done that.
That was kind of a cool scene.
Who else was in the fifth? Moving on! Fast 6.
I genuinely don't remember, yeah.
Who's going to be the angry British guy?
Wait, not Statham, the other one.
Yeah, the other one. Who can play second fiddle to Jason Statham? Who have we used yet? Actually, that's a better question.
Lando.
Nah.
No, Lando's perfect for the little brother of Jason Statham.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I can work with that. Even though, like, Lando's a bit too dim for that.
He is, but...
Jason Statham as Gunther Steiner. Perfect. So Mick Schumacher is the British kid.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Statham, Mick.
Yeah, because they're both in the 8th film as good guys, so we can have Gunther and Mick as tag team. Perfect.
Yeah, right.
Who else is in film 6?
Well, it was a whole cast of like those other team, but yeah.
Film 7. Who would be Ronda Rousey? She's in it. She gets killed, but she's in it.
Alonso.
No. Ocon. Someone tells me Ocon would wear a dress better than most.
We've already had Ocon as a guy in 7, in 2. That's the one.
Who's good Karen fodder to get killed? Who haven't we used?
question.
Latifi?
No, he is. Oh, we haven't.
Yeah,
Dying.
Latifi is Ronda Rousey.
That does not work.
It does.
Wherever you Stroll.
We have used Stroll.
Somehow.
Doesn't Stroll... No.
No, we haven't. Why isn't Stroll Actually, Stroll should be that guy in Too Fast, Too Furious. No, Latifi should be. No. He's
Oh,
not
do you mean the
Too
main bad guy from Too Fast, Too Furious who gets his boat crashed into? Yeah, I can see that as Latifi, actually. Him and his dad.
Okay, then
For some reason, it sounds really bad. When I think of Too Fast, Too Furious and the way it ends, I think of Smokey and the Bandit with the two mini-me's who drive around in the Cadillac. That's fucking Stroll and his dad. Oh yeah, we haven't used Carlos yet.
Oh yeah.
Carlos strikes me as a love interest.
Oh yeah, he is.
Carlos is the guy who gets killed by Alonso to get back at Raikkonen.
What? So Vin Diesel's wife?
Yeah, Vin Diesel's wife is.
Or not wife. Daughter's. Oh, baby, mama. Mama? Yeah, sure.
Is there anyone else in the 8th film? Alonso's the main blonde bitch, so.
I've just got Alonso's kills Carlos. It's good enough.
And then finally, I guess.
Yep. Probably accurate.
Hobbs and Shaw. Toto Wolff's got to be the black guy, right? With all the technology.
I genuinely don't. Oh right, Idris Elba.
Yeah, Toto is
I
Idris Elba. They're both quite swanky-looking gentlemen.
Oh, I could see that. To be honest, I could also see Hamilton in that place. But anyone from Mercedes, to be honest.
Yeah. Maybe Bottas.
Even like James Vowles or something.
Oh god. Raikkonen, it's James. Wait, no, who we got playing The Rock? Hamilton, haven't we?
Yeah.
And Jason Statham's Gunther. Oh god. Gunther, this is James.
Why
you fuck smash my door, I fuck smash your face. With my... I'm just imagining all the technology bits in that film just being fucking Mercedes F1 cars.
Oh no.
I'm Black Superman.
That's too good.
Here's my black car to go with it. So that's basically... oh, who's playing John Cena in Fast 9? Vin Diesel's brother. Raikkonen's... That's got to be Seb, hasn't it? Seb as Raikkonen's brother.
We've had Vettel as the store owner in Fast 1.
Damn. And you can't be Charles
to include that. We've gotten a lot of characters.
Who's
That could just be an
Ferrari's...
extra.
Who's one of Ferrari's test drivers?
Kvyat was for a while. We don't have Kvyat.
Kvyat's not a current driver though, is he? He's going to the glue factory.
We have Albon there.
Fair point. Doesn't Albon get killed though?
Yeah, but that's not the point. Who is Albon again?
I wonder who we have actually.
Jesse.
We haven't got Lando, have we? Oh, have we?
No, we don't. No.
We don't have a Lando. We have a Bottas. We have the Ferrari crew. We have the Haas crew. Didn't we get Mazepin?
No, we didn't. But he is.
That was the Need
material.
Speed thing, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Binotto.
We should have done those two together.
Binotto's the guy who owns the penthouse in Fast 7. Who sends his minion, Nicholas Latifi, in a dress to go deal with them. And he gets his ass kicked by... Who have we got playing Michelle Rodriguez?
Hold on. Giovinazzi.
Yeah, Giovinazzi kicks his shit out of Latifi. And they jump into... And then the car that's the chips planted in is the fucking Williams, and it barely makes them jump across to the next tower.
It just falls halfway through, just like stops.
Yeah. Who's next in Fast and Furious? I hope Brock Lesnar's in Fast 10.
Oh my god,
He probably has more personality than fucking Vin Diesel does. You may have defeated Vin's brother John Cena, but you aren't ready for Vin's cousin. Doom, 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 F5. I genuinely don't remember anything about many of the Fast and Furious. Maybe we should do like a proper watch along on Discord to all the Fast and Furious films.
Oh, that'd be fun and terrible.
We can cast them all as F1 characters from there. R-True for Fast 10, fuck yeah. Yeah, but Brock Lesnar would have to win, that's the problem. I'm pleased we managed to do that. We're pretty good at this. Recasting characters, Finn. I can't think of any other game series that we could... I mean, GTA, we don't have enough like F1 drivers for that. So we can't do San Andreas.
We kind of like would do his best though.
I mean, if we had to do GTA 5, it's pretty simple.
We need a mad one for Trevor.
Yeah, Michael Vettel. Just a has-been.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that.
Franklin is Charles Leclerc. Younger
Really?
trying to learn everything that he needs to.
Oh, wait, yeah, Franklin, sorry. Yeah.
And Trevor's Bonotto. Mental. And no one knows what he's doing.
I actually realised Fast and Furious... No, GTA 5 is actually just the three sides of Vettel.
Yeah.
All of them are Vettel at various points in his career.
Yeah. Fucking Halo. Oh god. I don't think... Boost hasn't played enough Halo story to do that.
No, it's okay, I know the Master Chief. He'd be Lewis because he never
Master
dies.
Chief would be Raikkonen.
Oh,
But he never speaks.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
Cortana. Wow. I mean, to be fair, you could make the Halo crew literally the Alpha crew. Cortana is fucking Tatiana Calderon. Captain Keys is fucking Robert Kubica. And fucking his Miranda Keys is fucking Antonio Giovinazzi. Pretty straightforward.
So who's Cortana? Is that Tost?
No, Cortana's Calderon.
Oh, okay. I've been paying attention.
Boah, can you give me an update on the ship? Yes, it is 1 million miles an hour. We are going to Le Mans. Cortana, that's the Halo ring. Yes!
Oh, really a fucking bitch. He doesn't deserve
See, a lot of these have very simple answers, that's the problem.
Right.
Alright, Saints Row.
We don't have enough black guys.
Right.
Do you not remember the basic story of Saints Row 2?
No,
There is no story?
Yeah, there's a story. It was a good story.
Well, there's main
Not
character.
revenge.
and then
Main character gets revenge.
There was
on
Johnny
the-
Gat, there was Carlos who broke us out of prison, remember?
I wonder who he's going to be.
Though he has to be someone irrelevant, Albon. He also dies, so yeah, Albon, perfect.
Alvin Perfect.
Main character's Verstappen because he's just a wanker who's really good at what he does.
Yeah.
And Gat would be Horner. There you go, done.
That worked so well.
I'm not very good with Marvel characters, I'll be honest. Can't think of anything. We've done a pretty good job of this, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like I said, any GTA game we have a lack of African American F1 drivers.
I'm trying to think of like other shows and things we could do.
You've been framed.
You can't really pick like
Lando would be Harry Hill, right? Like, unfunny.
I could see that, yeah.
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 What other TV shows have we watched?
I think.
Who's crazier than Trevor? Me, apparently. Oh, fucking what's his face? That fucking guy from Deadpool. Yeah.
What?
What's his name? The Canadian dude. It's not Burt
Deadpool?
Reynolds.
Okay.
Oh my God, Boo! Smoking the Bandit, go quick! You've got 2 laps. Who's Smokey? Oh, sorry. Who's the Bandit? My bad.
Yeah, I was confused there. You really messed me up. Good-looking, talented,
Toto.
smart. Yeah,
Toto,
I could go with that. Yeah, but they've also got to be a driver. Actually, Toto was a racing driver.
Not a very good one. Then again, the Bandit wasn't that good of a
He set the
car
lap
driver.
record for GT kills on the Nürburgring.
Okay, great. Who would be the girl that Toto falls in love with?
Hamilton.
Perfect. Who are the... Who's fucking... now, what's his name? Buford Justice and his son.
Vettel and Raikkonen.
Yep, perfect. Who's the elephant?
The elephant?
Yeah,
What?
there's an elephant in the second film. Have you not seen the second film? That's
No,
the whole
I
point of it.
haven't.
They transport an elephant.
Oh, okay.
It's really weird.
That's
Truck
Albert
driver.
Fifi elephant.
Even better. Truck driver.
Oh, he also fits for Raikkonen. Raikkonen strikes me as a truck driver.
Bottas strikes me as a truck driver.
Oh, all Finnish people. Mika Hakkinen would be great.
Oh my
truck
God,
driver.
Mika Hakkinen can be the truck driver and the dog can be Bottas. Perfect. See,
I'd
we're
love to
really
see
good
Mika
at this.
As a bus driver? Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Anyway, that shit's been fun, but I'm getting tired since I barely slept last night, so see ya.
I don't
Leopard.
blame you. Yeah,
Good
see it.
one.
Star Wars prequels. I don't watch Star Wars.
Same. Yeah, the problem is we're 2 of the most uncultured people on earth.
Yeah,
'cause
we-
our
I like
Revolver and
Expendables. Expendables is like my favourite film.
I
So.
haven't seen I didn't watch Expendables properly, like it was kind of on in the background when I saw it, so I vaguely know the cast, and I remember Chuck Norris was in it, supposedly.
That was the 3rd one?
Probably, I think we binged like all 3
Who'd
of
be
them in one
Sylvester
day.
Stallone? Probably Raikkonen. Why is Raikkonen the answer to all of this?
Because he's like, you need a stoic character who gets stuff done and is well liked.
Yeah, Raikkonen. Jason Statham. Knife thrower. Assassin.
Verstappen.
Perfect. Jet Li.
You're gonna have to help me a bit more.
5 foot Asian dude. Karate.
Well, Hamilton does karate.
Barely speaks English.
No, he speaks it quite well. I was gonna say Raikkonen again, but we've got
Tsunoda.
like, I've never heard Tsunoda speak.
Exactly. Tsunoda.
Okay.
All he does through that entire film is just go, "You owe me more money." Arnold Schwarzenegger. Vettel strikes me as an "I'll be back."
Well, that has been what all his fans have been saying for the last few years.
Yeah, perfect. Who's Mickey Rourke? UFC fighter. Has a cauliflower ear because he decided to fight for some reason. I think it's Mickey Rourke. I can't remember. UFC fighter.
Mickey Rourke sounds like the antagonist to an early 2000s racing game.
I know.
It's amazing.
Who'd be the UFC fighter?
Um,
I guess Hamilton again. I mean, once you've gone.
Hamilton. Yeah, I don't know.
trying to remember who else isn't. Who'd be, I forgot his name. Big blonde German dude, Dolph something, I think it is.
Oh yeah, Dolph Lundgaard?
Yeah. Later, Daniel. You've got one more corner.
Hulkenberg.
Perfect. It's the only people I can remember from the first film that aren't Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin will be Daniel Kvyat though. He even gets set in fire in that film, so you never see him again. Anyways, we first in the championship. Woo! That's the end of the championship. Woo! 28 million credits we're up to.
Ooh.
So a lot of money. We're going to need it though. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time we are going to be getting out of the championships and doing the Class F European Tour. So join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You know the sorrow that my heart holds in knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going. I'll only lay up in a wall that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit of your